Hey guys, this is Suffice again, here to talk about FLAK, and specifically for tonight is the skill Rakk Attack. So I want to kind of really touch base on the skill. After playing Borderlands for a while, I'm now at level 50, and I've gotten a chance to play through the game, mess around in Mayhem mode, and kind of give my 2 cents about what I feel um, in this setup. After playing and leveling up, I'm still into the hunter tree, and I do feel like it's a good setup for leveling and jumping into mayhem. This really focuses on a lot of damage from your action skill, and then on top of that, shooting damage out through um, critical hits. You know, Most importantly, if you look down here, where the Megavore is. So this is kind of where you're going to be getting a lot of um, replay value out of this setup. So this is a quick loadout of my skills that I selected. So I'm going to swing through all the pages if you guys want to screenshot them to kind of see where I spent my points. So I put a little bit in the Stalker, and I did take the time to put some into the Master only for my gun damage increase. I feel like the 12% increase is really good, and it's very helpful for like really long boss fights overall. So anyways, let's go back to here. Some of the biggest things is that I want to pay attention to is the head count and then the Megavore. These two things are very important alongside with the Rakk Attacks, and the two augments that I chose was additional racks and then to have an actual additional charge. So at this point, you're shooting out 4 racks and then 3 charges of 4 racks. So, in succession, you can shoot 12 racks out. And if you do the math, it's 2,600 damage per rack times 4 times 3. So it adds up pretty quick. And 18 seconds is not too long, especially if you're scoring critical hits. Some players or friends have just asked me, why did I not put points into Eager to Impress? My biggest gripe with this is it's a kill skill. So it actually requires you to kill units in order to utilize in this. Now, if you're mobbing or going through a story mode, things like that, or going through like a dungeon or instance, it's not too bad because you're killing things. But most importantly is when you're in a boss fight, those tend to last a long time, and that skill no longer gives you anything because you're not killing, leagues and leagues of mobs. So this is kind of where hit count comes into play because critical hits will help you score the cooldown reduction. So you'll get your Rakk Attacks pretty quick. So with that being said, everything else is pretty straightforward. Try to maximize your damage, and but generally, I feel like you can spam Rakk Attacks while just playing and without any trouble. And I'm going to take a quick look at my gear set here. Now, take note, I've recently turned level 50 and really just trying to take the time to get the legendaries and items I need. So I don't have everything I want. I will say that this is not gear dependent. So the build I'm recommending is not gear dependent. Most importantly, as long as you get to the Megavore, I think is what it's called. Before I forget here, Megavore. So we get to the Megavore. That's really what's important. Next thing is to get to any kind of gun that does, rapid fire or quick successions. That's really where it matters. It could be from a pistol, be from AR, whatever. So I have a mix and match of different element guns, but my bread and butter in this case is the AR, and anything that really does quick succession shots. That's really where you're gonna amp your damage, and obviously you aim for the critical points. But if you miss, that's where your talent trees kick in and might give you a crit chance anyways. So you're doing a lot of damage in short successions through critical damage and then throwing out your Rakk Attacks. So um, with that being said, let me go ahead and jump through here. I'm in story mode again, just going through for fun. As you can see, I'm in Mayhem 1, I believe, and still at level 50. But I'm just gonna go ahead and start going in and killing some guys. Now, utilize your pet as well, and but just go for quick criticals. As you can see, the guys drop pretty quick, and with very little work. So even if I'm not hitting headshots, as you guys can tell, look, like they're still dying. So with rapid fire, quick succession shots, that's really going to be where you're going to be putting in the extra work. So it looks like I'm at a teleport. So see if there's more enemies here for us to kill real quick. And but yeah, that's pretty much the build. It's gotten me through most of the campaign very easily. I do like it. I will say that the pet is not the focus of this build. It's more of like the guns. But with that being said, it's still not gear dependent. You just have to have rapid fire type weapons. So as long as you have that, you should be okay. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much my build. Looks like I'm getting to a more of a lengthy part of the campaign where they're just going to talk a lot more. There's some enemies coming up, but I kind of just really wanted to show you guys a little bit of what's going on here. So let's see. Let's see if I can get some more enemies here. Because I did not even get to use Rakk Attack. And Rakk Attack is great. This is a really good thing. Do I like using the crowd damage version? I do, only if it's important, but I feel like having 2 extra racks and also having an extra charge is just worth the benefit, I guess. Okay. Let's see if I remember where to go here. So I'm just gonna throw some racks. So right now I'm just throwing racks, just to kind of show you guys the kind of damage output that they're throwing out there. So, and this is really with me not really doing anything. So I have not shot a bullets yet, and it's just purely been racks. So as you can see, I can get through a lot with it, and just punch this guy a couple times. All right, he's dead. So, oh look, so legendary. 26,000. I'll pick it up. All right. Looks like a lot more idle time. So let me just get in there to try to throw some more damage out. So like as you guys can see, not much skill involved, and I can still throw a lot of damage out on these guys. So pretty good. All right, let's see here. Obviously, going for the headshots are very beneficial, but with this build, you really don't need it as long as you have some kind of rapid fire. Because at that point, it's just gonna shred through them and put on the damage. So, well, I guess I'll stop the video here. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment in the description below. And again, if you like what you see, please like, share, subscribe, follow my YouTube and or Twitch channel. So hopefully this is very beneficial for you guys. And let me know if you have any input. Thanks.